go.
You are tuned into the Undisputed Champ Sports Podcast. This is our Wrestlemania 35 review. I am your host, the man in the hour, Karma, and I am joined by the one and only Mr. Thumbs Up Tommy. Say what up to the people.
What is up, everybody? It's the one and only Thumbs Up Tommy, and yeah, the celebration continues because it is Kofi Mania.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Architect Mr. Preston Brown, burn it down.
What's going on, everybody? Let's talk about what possibly could be one of the best WrestleManias in recent memory.
This is actually facts. But, guys, we're going to start off on a bad note. First match of the pre-show that we're going to start off with is their Cruiserweight title match. We have Tony, I sure am Bland Nice, versus the Cruiserweight champion, Buddy Murphy. And Tony Nese won the match. It was a good match. I mean, it was fine. Preston.
Yeah. I think me and Tommy predicted that Tony Nese was going to win this match, and I think they did the right thing with it. And like I said in the previous review, I think this is probably it could be an interesting feud for Buddy Murphy. But besides that, it felt like the match was kind of rushed, and I felt like it would have been a lot bigger on a smaller stage if that makes any sense. But
boy, I could think of a match that should have been rushed. But anyway, go ahead.
But overall, it was a pretty fun match. It was a pretty fun match.
All right, people. Gonna go ahead and give it to our resident 205 Live expert, Tommy. Go right ahead.
Yeah, so I enjoyed the match. I thought it was a fun match. Just as Preston said, my only gripe was I felt like they could have slowed it down a little bit because I felt like they were just going for big spot after big spot after big spot after big spot. It's like, yo, that doesn't make a great match, like slow it down every now and then. But overall, it was a fun match, and yeah, so like we told you when we were doing the predictions, bring on Davari De Niro, please.
Davari De Niro. I mean, this match was a good match. You could tell. I mean, we saw all them big spots because the first match that night got rushed. That made no fucking sense to me. But anyway, this match did get rushed. The only bad thing I can say about the match is who won. But anyway, moving on. We're moving on to the Raw Tag Team Title match. We had Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder versus the Revival, and as Preston Brown predicted, viewers, guys, listeners, viewers, whichever one, every once in a while, Preston gets it right. Every once in a while, he gets it right. And just one of the times where he got it right, and I was actually okay with it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Hawkins and Ryder won in their hometown. Woo, woo, woo.
Preston. Know it, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I predicted this. Like he said, I take all the props for that. But I was happy. I couldn't wait because at least Raw finally got the opportunity to establish another team. And I always felt like since they were doing the Revival dirty, if you're gonna do it, don't do it to them with the belts on them. It doesn't make any sense to tarnish the belt just because I don't know what WWE looks at the Revival as, but you tarnishing the belt by doing what you doing to the Revival, and it's sad what they're doing to the Revival. But besides that, I'm happy that the Major Bros got the titles, and Hawkins finally got a win. So I can't wait to see what happens next with this.
To me, it's looking like the Revival are quote unquote going to be a part of that Superstar Shake-Up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun match. And, they kept painting that story. They're like, Hawkins hasn't won a match in over 260 matches, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, they kept talking about it, so, yeah, it was coming. And well-deserved, 270 matches, basically, that he didn't win, so it was about time, and what better stage to do it at,
Okay, wait a minute. Let's get this straight. Let's get this one thing straight, honestly. I'm glad they got the win. It's a nice win. For the only reason why is for what Preston said, to establish another team. Don't give me this well-deserved win bullshit. because they did nothing to earn this opportunity. Let's be clear. Yeah.
No,
Nice,
that I agree on.
good win, good surprise win, nice change of pace. WWE, I appreciate you, but want shit deserved because they did nothing to earn that shit, bro. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next match of the night, we had the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Braun Strowman won. Not much to say, Tommy.
Yeah, like I said on the predictions, I don't give a damn about this one or the other one where the women are fighting for a trophy that's shaped like a uterus.
All right.
Wow. What
Toxic
the fuck?
masculinity.
Anyway, Preston.
That's toxic masculinity right there. All right. Well, the match for me, it was fun. I actually was entertained by it. I mean, it doesn't. The match doesn't matter, but it was just for entertainment purposes. Every WrestleMania has this where some celebrities involved, and it's just for entertainment purposes. Like,
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed the women's battle royal more than the men's.
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think it's the same pie, different flavor. I mean, it's the same thing. They both really don't mean anything. But just for the simple fact of what it was just kind of stupid in a good way because it was just entertaining. I didn't really take it that serious. So, for me, it was cool. It wasn't anything
Yeah,
bad.
I mean, it's a battle royal. It is what it. It's a battle royal. It is what it is. It's not the Royal Rumble. So
Yeah, it's just there to kill time.
Yeah, I want to. I didn't have this listed because I didn't even know it went on until later. But I mean, y'all want to talk about the women's battle royal?
Yeah, I didn't know until later. I thought I missed it because when I brought it up,
We did miss it. I missed it.
I missed
It
it
was
too.
the second. It was actually second. Like the first match was a cruiserweight title, then they did the tag team titles, and then they
Yes.
did the
How did I
men's
miss
battle
it? I
royal.
was sitting there watching the TV the whole time, and I asked somebody. I was like, "Yo, when are they gonna do it? Is it gonna be on the main card?" They were like, "No,
It wasn't
happens."
very long, to be honest with you. That's
Was
probably
it?
why you missed it. Nah, not really.
Well,
But yeah, well, Tommy, well, I watched it. I agree with Tommy. I thought it was okay. I
yeah.
mean,
I mean, I went
there were
back and
some
watched
spots
it.
in there, and bro,
It was there to kill time.
I think the
It
only
served
thing
a
that
purpose.
pissed me off. This really pissed me off. You saved Sami Zayn's. Well, you already know. You saved Sami Zayn.
Mhm.
Why was Ember Moon a part of this battle royal? Why?
For real.
Like, save her for a return in the Superstar Shakeup. Well, why even do this? Like that was pointless. For me, that was so pointless. It really, really was. Like I was kind of heated when I saw Ember Moon there. Like she didn't even get an entrance or nothing. I'm like, yo, are you fucking serious? She's coming back from injury. She's supposed to be a major player, and that's what you do. Oh, fuck out of here. That pissed me off. It really pissed me off.
Such a low ball.
Yeah, that pissed me off. Anyway, guys, we're gonna move on to the main card of the night. I'm not gonna mention. We had Alexa Bliss come out first because she's the host. She's looking bad as ever. I'm not gonna mention what happened
Yes.
after that because I really don't care. Anyway, moving on. Well, I will mention. Yeah, you know what? I will mention. Hulk Hogan came out, did his little Hulk Hogan thing. Alexa Bliss was posing, but Paul Heyman, the wonderful Paul Heyman that he is, walked right in the middle, right by Hulk Hogan.
So disrespectful.
Disrespectful as ever. I was like, yo, Paul Heyman, this is why we love you so much, man. You're awesome, bro.
Savage.
And basically, Paul Heyman said if Brock Lesnar is not going to be the last match of the night, then we have better things to do in Las Vegas. So Seth Rollins, get out here and let's get this match over with. So we had the Universal title match open the show, which I really absolutely love. This decision. It was a great way to open the show. Brock Lesnar came out. Seth Rollins came out with a lit entrance where he had the little sword go through Brock Lesnar's skull symbol, whatever, and it said Beast Slayer. That whole thing was awesome. That was a spectacular. Basically, Brock Lesnar beat the shit out of Seth Rollins before the bell ring throughout the whole match. Seth Rollins got back in the ring. 3 curb stomps. Match over. Bye-bye, Beast. Tommy, take it away.
Yes, the Beast was slayed, and I love that they got him out the way early. Thank you, God. Get rid of him. Just because he lost, this match automatically gets 5 stars from me.
This guy, Preston.
Dang, that's some hate right there. I mean, for me, I'm actually kind of glad that they had this match kind of early, especially how it ended up. Because we would have to wait all night just to get that match, it would have been a lot more disappointing. But overall, I'm with you. I like the decision of the match that Seth Rollins won. I think a lot of people kind of thought that was gonna happen, but honestly, most people were on the fence about it, thinking that Brock Lesnar was gonna come out with the championship still. Personally, I didn't like.
Hey man, I'll give it to you again. Cause you're the first one to say. Cause listen, listen. When it comes to WWE, I'm like, yo, I was like, one of these matches ain't ending the way we wanted to.
Yeah.
One of these fucking matches. But you were the one saying, yo, I think they're gonna have people leaving happy for all 3 matches.
I said that.
Yeah, you did say that. And wow, this guy don't even know he said that. Anyway,
he's having one of my episodes. He forgets what he says.
I mean, I probably did, man. I said I didn't talk to so many people about that WrestleMania stuff. I just don't remember what I said to who.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been a big weekend, guys.
Yeah,
definitely.
But I just didn't. I didn't like the way. I just didn't like the way Seth. I get it. They had to protect Brock, and that's fine. But I think this is one of the moments where protecting Brock could have ruined the quality of the match, because I didn't want Seth to win by heel, nefarious means, like by doing a low blow and winning like that, where compared to both of the Brock matches we had earlier in the year, or even compared to...
I don't know, bro, because this was the only Brock match that Brock Lesnar wasn't beating the shit out of his opponent before the bell even run. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
he was beating him before the bell run.
Well, in the previous matches? No, he wasn't.
Oh, no. I thought you was talking about...
No. I'm talking about his previous... That's what I'm saying. Like, he waited till the bell ring and actually had a wrestling match. This match, he ain't wait for the bell to ring. He just started beating the shit out of Seth all around the ring. He was doing... Like, so Seth getting the equalizer and giving his ass a low blow, I was fine with it. Only, like, if the stuff didn't happen before the match or Brock doing what he did, then I would 100% agree with you. Like, let it be a cool match. Seth don't have to do that. But because of those things, I'm like, yeah, Seth has to do something to get the equalizer, to get his ass whooped. Like, he's getting fucked up, like, really badly, and the bell didn't even ring. So
I mean, yeah, I get that, but I just guess I can just compare it to the quality of the other 2 matches that Brock had, like with Daniel
also,
Bryan.
Seth's not a big. Also,
yeah, but
compared to Brock,
Carmine said, the big difference.
What'd you say?
Yeah, like Carmine said, the big difference is those matches, he waited for the bell to ring. This time, he just wailed on him while his entrance was still going.
No, I get that, but you can still have a good match, like, even if that does happen.
Yeah, but to be honest,
I think this is a testament. Exactly, that was testament that Brock didn't even want to be there. Like, he probably told Seth in the back. Yo,
they probably
hit me in the nuts.
They probably want to
stop me 3 times and I'll stay down.
Well, I'm not debating as to why it happened. I'm just saying it just...
Yeah. No, I got you. I got you. You wanted to see a better match. I feel you on that. I want to see a better match because we saw it against AJ and Daniel Bryan, Finn Balor. We saw.
I want to see CM Punk Brock too, like something like that.
Yeah, I know. No, me too. I do too. But you know what?
Honestly, like, I was expecting that kind of a match, but it was refreshing that it was kind of a quick one because, like I said, it was, first of all, that match being first caught us all off guard, and then just the type of match that it was a nice surprise.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, moving on to the next match of the night. We had AJ Styles versus the Viper, Randy Orton. Preston?
Yeah, it's a pretty good match, actually. It's probably one of my favorite matches of the night, to be honest with you. And even though we saw this match probably thousands of times before, personally I have, but it was fine. I liked it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know. They never had like a full match before. Like, always happened. It was always fucking interrupted.
I think it was like
really
they
faced off more. They faced off more like in tag team matches.
No, like 2 years ago they had a few, because I remember, because even when I went to the live show, they had a match there. Then they had a match at that SmackDown the day after the live show, and then like for a month they had a few. Yeah, it was between him and AJ.
I don't remember that. But
remember that shit. Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, I thought this match was dope. I thought it was a good match between these 2 guys. I enjoyed it too. I knew AJ was gonna win, especially Tuesday. Tuesday gave it away that AJ was about to win. I thought the finish was kind of wonky, to be honest with you. I don't know anybody else. I don't know.
I just feel like
it wasn't that the finish.
I feel like Randy went down too easily.
I don't know about that, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It
Bro,
just,
like
I don't know.
one
The finish has
phenomenal
been smooth.
forearm, I was expecting it to be like he would at least no sell it once.
I'm glad he did. You know what I mean? I'm glad he did. I understand AJ kicked out of the RKO, but for storyline purposes, um, AJ kicking out the RKO kind of makes sense because Randy just kept boosting the RKO up like it was
Hmm.
such a devastating move that there's no way once AJ gets hit by it, there's no way he's gonna kick out. It's over. So him kicking out, that's like, oh shit, like he kicked out a devastating move. So I liked it. I liked it, but I just felt like it was a little
True.
sloppy. I don't know, like when he was doing the phenomenal form, it looked like he was about to slip first of all. And I don't know, it's just something about the ending just seemed a little sloppy, but I still enjoyed the match, and I'm glad AJ got the win. So, all right, guys, moving on to the next match of the night, we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. We have Rusev and Nakamura versus Sheamus and Cesaro versus Ricochet and Aleister Black versus the Usos. This was a fun match. I enjoyed this match. Enjoyed the spots. Ricochet, Alex Black, you know the spots he's gonna get, but that Cesaro spot when he was just spinning Ricochet around, and then Sheamus was giving everybody them fucking them shots, boy. Just while Cesaro was spinning was awesome. That was just awesome, man. I enjoyed this match. It was a fun match. Usos won the match. Anyway, Preston, what you think?
Yeah, I agree. It was a very fun match. It was like high octane, I guess,
Hmm.
tag team action. Like you can't do no
Very high
wrong.
octane.
Yeah, it was just action going on everywhere, and I think this was
I love the teamwork in this match. There was some really good teamwork in this
yeah,
match
Oh,
by
yeah, it
definitely.
was a
every
lot of
by
good
every
teamwork
single team,
spots.
and I really enjoyed it. I
Yeah, I agree.
really
Definitely, the
enjoyed
tag team element was highlighted a lot in this match. You know, like with the likelihood of like a NXT tag team match, like it was like that. And I'm not gonna say it was on the caliber of what we saw at Takeover, but as far as the tag team element, it was really
it. Hmm.
highlighted, and I didn't expect that. But uh, this actually this match was like was placed perfectly because it continued the momentum from the first match of the night with the Seth Rollins thing. So I'm
Hmm.
glad the Usos retained. I'm glad they got their WrestleMania moment to walk out the WrestleMania with the belts. So
For sure,
happy for that.
Tommy.
It's the Uso Penitentiary Day One ish. Man. I just seeing those four teams that were in that match, like you knew you were gonna get a good showing, especially for the tag team division. They always represent well, so definitely congrats to the Usos because I predicted they would retain, so they proved me right. Thank you.
LOL. Anyway, guys, moving on to the next match of the night, we had Shane McMahon versus The Miz Falls Count Anywhere match. I I was I don't know. For me, I was pleasantly surprised by this match. I thought it was good. I thought it was a good match. Miz was really beating the shit out of Shane. I thought it was pretty dope. But I mean, the way the match is going, I can tell something was gonna happen, and Shane was gonna end up getting a win. And once again, yo, I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm thinking, yo, Shane,
Even if he
I
was
don't
unconscious.
I don't care if it was something that was down there to protect him. That's he crazy as shit. That's one
He's
crazy fucking
wild,
50
man.
year
He's
old dude.
wild.
Yeah. Anyway, Tommy, which Shane won the match. But what you think? Hey, he disrespect. First of all, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I understand Mrs. Dad was okay with it, and he said he was okay with it because that's the only way that's gonna happen. I'm punching Shane in the fucking face. He grabbed my old boy like that. I'm whooping his. Yeah, I'm whooping his motherfucking ass, bro. Bro, just
Bro,
grab my old boy
he
like
touched
that.
my old man
Yo,
like
yo,
that, bro.
Mrs.
I'm
Dad
kicking you
was
in the dick.
hilarious squaring up, bro. That was
Bro,
hilarious.
and people are already making memes of it.
That was awesome. That was
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
awesome.
I know y'all saw that meme I shared on what's it
Yeah.
called earlier.
Hmm.
Oh man, that shit was funny. No, but yeah, you gotta give him credit though, cause like I don't know if you guys ever seen Miz's show, Miz and Mrs. Like his dad seems like he's real like not so much strict, but more like uptight. Like he's not really loose with having fun like
Hmm.
that. So you gotta give Miz's dad credit for even wanting to be a part of that.
Maurice's mom is awesome. Preston.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
this was
she's a
actually
trip, but that's
probably
another story.
one of my favorite matches of the night. First of all, I was worried because like when they call matches Fall Count Anywhere, I didn't think they was gonna go anywhere. They actually did something I didn't even really expect. That suplex from way up there is pretty crazy. He had him really high in the air, and the part that Carmine just talked about with the Miz's dad, that part was very entertaining. I don't know if anybody who's listening ever saw the movie called Demolition Man. Was at one point where Wesley Snipes was fighting with the cops, and he was kind of like playing with the black dude, like fist fighting with the cop, and he put his hands up and just kicked him. What you call it, Shane McMahon, he reminded me of that point, and I like that because this is like one of the first things that I really felt like was a heel move from Shane. Even though I get it, he did a lot of heel stuff, but this is like one of the main moments where I was like, man, I hate Shane right now. Like, why did he do that? It was funny, but I hated him at the same time. So
he was like, Shane, why are you such an asshole?
That was messed up. I was like, Shane, don't do it, bro. When he started fixing his hands up, I was like, Shane, come on, Shane, don't do this, bro. But it was a very entertaining. As much as I keep saying every single year that Shane does not need to be in a WrestleMania, every year he gives me another reason as why he needs to be there.
That's why they keep bringing him back. It's entertaining.
Exactly. Because listen. It might be a process to get there, but once he gets there and you get him to WrestleMania where he can do something fucking stupid and crazy, he's going to do it.
Yeah, Shane. Hey, I'll tell you this much, yo. Shane, props to him because, he goes out there with the intention of making sure that when people watch his match, they get their money's worth. So props to Shane.
Right.
Yo, it was funny, though. Did y'all see in the Hall of Fame? It was funny when the camera... They were doing
when they were going to the Miz and
that was hilarious. The camera panned to the Miz. They got the cheers. They panned to Shane. They got the boos. Miz got the and then like for one of the last times, the second to last time it panned to the Miz and Maurice, and Miz gave Maurice a kiss, and then it panned back to Shane. He got booed, and Shane gave his wife a kiss, and went back to Maurice and Miz, and they had the stankest look on their face, like ugh, like it was hilarious, bro. I was dying,
the crowd reaction in that portion of the Hall of Fame ceremony, it reminded me of fucking SpongeBob when it was him and Squidward, and the crowd was bored Squidward, and they would just cheer SpongeBob, and he would do like the most basic shit, just mopping.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck.
Fun match. Anyway, guys, moving on to the next match of the night, we had the women's tag team title match. Another one of Preston's predictions. I'm gonna give my man credit. Credit's due. We had the Iconics versus Tamina and Nia Jax versus Natty, Beth Phoenix versus the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Sasha Banks and Bayley. First off, I'd like to say R.I.P. WWE keep fucking with Sasha. I don't know why I keep doing that, but goddamn, bro, she could win a title, but God, she cannot hold on to that bitch.
The curse continues.
That's fucking ridiculous. But I think they're gonna get them back. But anyway, we'll talk about that some other time. But yeah, the Iconics got the victory in the iconic fashion, in the heelish of fashions, in the right of ways. They got the victory.
Yes.
Beth Phoenix hit a top rope glam slam on Bayley. Peyton Royce came in the ring, threw Beth Phoenix out the ring, and then Billie Kay came in for the 1, 2, 3. Your new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Iconics. Preston.
Finally, about time they got the titles. We've been waiting for this for.
By the way,
the one
team, basically the only team that's actually a true tag team.
That's
in
a
the
fact.
women's division.
Yeah, because the other three would just mishmash together.
Yeah. That's a fact. The only real tag team there. I felt kind of a way because I kind of wanted to see Lita and Trish in this match in some capacity, but
Lita and Trish probably couldn't do it. Like, I think that's the only way. I think that's why they use Beth as a substitute, because I think WWE most likely approached them, because I remember when the first night when Sasha and Bayley won it, like Trish sent Bayley a tweet and was like, and then Bayley was like, would love to face you guys for this title, and Trish was like, yeah, interesting, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I think something happened where either it wasn't going to work for Lita, it wasn't going to work for Trish, or it wasn't going to work for both of them. Like, something happened there to where they had, I honestly think that was the plan, bro, was for Trish and Lita versus them two.
Which is kind of weird because they were both at the Hall of Fame ceremony, but whatever,
Yeah,
teach
but
their own. But
yeah,
yeah, stuff happens. But
card subject to change.
yeah,
But
you're right. So things happen, and it just overall, just the match was entertaining. I'm glad
yeah,
the Iconics won. They finally got it to something to establish themselves. Because otherwise, I don't know what else WWE could have done to establish these two. Because in the ring, they're not really technically great, but they're a great
nah.
team. So putting the belts on them does a lot for them.
They're a great team and they're entertaining in the ring. They're not going to be the
Yeah.
most technically sound in the ring,
Of
but
course not.
they're a very entertaining heel team.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
gonna get you. That's gonna get you involved in the match.
Very, very
I
unique
can't. I
team.
can't wait till tomorrow when they come out with the titles.
Facts. What you think about the match, Tommy?
I absolutely loved it, especially because like last night I was actually at a bar out here watching Mania with a few of my friends, and except for me and like my brother's homeboy that he came through, everybody was like, "Nah, you crazy? How you gonna say the Iconics gonna win?" And then when they won, everybody shut up. They were like, "Damn you, Tommy!"
Hell no.
Y'all was at the
I
bar for
loved
6
it.
hours?
Yeah, dead ass.
Y'all niggas, y'all bugging. Niggas go wild.
How much did y'all
It
I had
was
my
fun though.
I had my lick. I had my pizza. I had my wings. I'm at the crib chilling, boy.
Nah.
How much did
See,
y'all spend? Y'all bought drinks the whole time?
see, I did it smart. I bought one drink toward the end. These other motherfuckers, they were buying drinks all over this shit. Like my
man.
brother's tab was like over $80, and then
Oh,
my
he
shit was
wildin'.
just my shit was just under 30. He's like, how the fuck is yours under? I was like, cause I ain't drink like y'all ass.
That's crazy.
He said his tab was $80. What?
For just him?
Yo,
Yeah, because the thing is, like, they had
leave it to the
drink
Shawn.
specials.
Leave it to the Shawn Michaels, nigga.
Yeah, that's what. That's what.
They
See,
had drink specials.
when you a AJ Styles, nigga, you think with your brain. Anyway,
I plead the fifth on that.
I swear, if I
Anyway.
by myself, I ain't going a penny over $20 for no drinks, bro.
yo, like, nigga. Anyway.
Oh no, we paid too, but that's another thing. Anyway,
Anyway, guys, yeah, Iconics got the win. Definitely a well-deserved win. I'm glad they got. I still wanted
Facts.
Sasha and Bayley to win, obviously, but I'm okay with the Iconics. If there's anybody else in that match to win, they were the only ones that I was okay with winning. So cool, glad he got the win. Now let's move on to the real main event of the night. Sorry for all you Women's Evolution fans, love you guys, but fuck all that. Anyway, moving on to the next match of the night, we had the WWE World Title match.
yes.
Kofi Mania Kingston versus Daniel Bryan, which is no surprise, guys. This was hands down the best match of the night, the most wonderful match of the night, because I am proud to say, and your new WWE Heavyweight Champion, Kofi, my man Kingston. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Oh, when I tell y'all, I like no, Joe. All joking aside, I shed a tear. Like I really did. Like this is like the fact that I as a wrestling fan, I've been watching wrestling since I was 5 years old. I got to live to see this moment. Like
It's an amazing moment for real. It is.
like for anybody that's seen online MVP and Shad Gaspar, the emotional moment that they felt, that's what I was feeling. Like I was feeling that, and it was more of an emotional feeling for them because they know Kofi, they're cool with Kofi. Like those are Kofi's boys. Like especially I think MVP especially. So
oh yeah, they all know Kofi, man.
so this was such a great match. The crowd, when you talk about a stadium of 82,000 people red hot for a match, Lord have mercy, was this crowd red hot for this match, dog. Once Kofi, I love Kofi's reaction too. Once the referee said 3, this guy's eyes popped out of his head like, what the hell? Like I guarantee you,
I did it.
I guarantee you, in the back of Kofi's mind, he's probably like, yo, I know this old man gonna find some way, somehow to F me over right now. I'm just waiting for it, bro. When it didn't happen. And I do wanna say this, everybody. Like, if you guys, people have to understand. when you see the New Day, all three of them in interviews, and say when they tell you that they're the same in the ring as they are out the ring, they're literally like brothers outside the ring.
Mm-hmm.
To see Xavier Woods' reaction when Kofi won that, when they got rid of Daniel Bryan's title and unveiled the actual WWE title, the Xavier Woods broke down like no other, because I've watched these guys interviews for the past like 4 or 5 years constantly, and the one thing that Big E and Xavier has constantly said in those interviews is that our goal is to get Kofi the WWE Championship. It's for him to be the main eventer. They've said that for years, and to see it finally happen, man,
Facts.
that was such a moment. Like this is solely people that are fans of professional wrestling. If you're listening to this podcast and you're not really a true fan or you're a casual fan, this is why I am a freaking fan of wrestling. It's organic moments like this that cannot be denied by anybody. Absolutely amazing, Preston.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys know that I'm a Rams fan, right? And watching the Super Bowl is probably like one of the most nerve-wracking things that I probably watched in a while. Kofi Kingston match is up there. It was up there. It was
Yeah.
because we did not know what was going to happen. It was
Bro, I
like
was biting
Carmine
my
said.
nails, bro. I was like,
Every
dog.
time Daniel Bryan hit him with like a knee plus or had him in some type of submission, I was like, "Yo, this might be."
Bro,
the
I'm
end of
I'm
it.
not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. When they took out Rowan and he got hit with that knee, they got me because I thought
Yeah.
it was over.
I
really thought it was over.
And I even text you guys. I was like, I gotta put the phone down because I gotta
Yeah.
watch this match. I'm sitting here biting my nails because I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm so
Bro.
nervous about this match because I'm so invested into it on how organic the title is. Obviously, with him being the first Black WWE champion, as far as that goes. But other than that, just the fact of how emotionally invested I was into this match, and I never thought I would. And the funny thing is, it's like. I remember that they said before what Big Show had said to Kofi Kingston, and he was like, "Yo, if you hanging around with these two losers, you're not gonna get anywhere." Now with him
They
being
always mentioned that.
if he wasn't in the New Day, he wouldn't have got to this spot.
Never would have got this title.
It
Never.
kept him relevant. It got him into the spot by coincidence, but
That's
it's all
why.
by
That's
design.
why people keep saying, "Oh, watch, Big E's gonna turn on him. Watch, they're gonna break up the New Day." I'm like, no, you guys don't understand. The only reason why he has the title, honestly, is because he's a part of the New Day.
Only. Yep.
Bro,
Because he's a part of
the
he's
New
not
Day's
by
been
himself.
over for years, and they stay over.
They are merchant. Like I said to my uncle, bro, and I said to my homeboy, I'm like, yo, listen, man. Kofi, Xavier, and Big E by themselves, WWE are not going to give them a chance to be main eventers. Big E, they won't even give a chance. I don't care how big he is. They just won't. They're not going to do it. But them staying a team, this is Kofi's run now. But in the near future, Big E's going to have his run still a part of the New Day. And it's going to be okay because Kofi had his run, he had his time. They have to stay a unit. It doesn't matter. One of them could be a singles competitor and they can still be a group. That they don't have to break up for that. This is not Evolution. This is not the Shield where all of these guys are surefire main eventers. This is not the same type of faction. It really isn't. The sum is better than the parts.
Yeah, and I agree with you, and that's the funny part because I'm hoping the Big Show feels stupid because this.
Oh no, he does, but he does.
said.
They've always, but they said Big E, Big E, Xavier, and Kofi in interviews they said that Big Show is actually like months after when they got together and they turned heel, whatever. Big Show came up to them and apologized.
Oh no, I heard about
Yeah.
that, but definitely now, not even by him talking about the success of the group, but just his comments to Kofi Kingston
To Kofi, yeah,
as an individual. Now
like,
he's
oh,
holding
this is
the
gonna be
WWE
this is
title.
gonna be wrong for your career. Yeah, no,
Look
man.
what happened, bro. That's why
It's
you
the
can't
best
listen to
thing
people,
to ever
bro.
happen to him. Yo,
You
Exactly.
gotta do what you want to do. But just to wrap up what I gotta say, I I love this moment. This was my favorite moment of WrestleMania in probably the past, I don't know however long, other than the Daniel Bryan moment. Like this was like probably the best thing I've seen at WrestleMania in a long time. Like seriously.
This is my greatest WrestleMania moment since I
Facts.
was 5 years old watching wrestling. This took over for me. I'm sorry, but this took over for me.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm black. I'm black. Sorry. I mean, I might not be dark as Kofi, but I am black. and I'm not even saying that as a joke. And like to
I
see
agree.
that, because I got to see that. This is the first. If everybody talking about the Rock, Rock Samoan, shut up. I don't like shut up. This is the first born dark skin African American
Mm-hmm.
WW not world champion, WWE champion, the company's title,
Mm-hmm.
the first, and that's what I got to live to see.
And we got to give
Bruh.
creative credit too, because I know a lot of times people bash creative, but they were so methodic and smart on where the placement of these three main event matches to split them up the way they split them
Absolutely,
up
Facts.
was so smart.
absolutely, and also, I want to give credit and a shout out to Daniel Bryan because this is not happening without Daniel Bryan.
Absolutely not.
Daniel
Of
Bryan,
course
I
not.
guarantee you, behind the scenes is 1,000% behind this and wanted this for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know how
And this
easy
match was phenomenal because of Daniel Bryan.
you know how easy it is. Like
Yeah.
you hear wrestlers stunting other people's growth in the company just because they don't want to wrestle with them.
Randy Orton. Yeah,
Exactly.
go ahead. Go ahead,
Exactly.
yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, I love this because, like you said, this is history. Like history was made with the first like full-fledged African American champion for the WWE title. And say whatever you want to say about Kofi Kingston, it took him 11 years. He wouldn't have had it if it wasn't for the New Day. He's probably never going to be champion again. You can't take that fact away from him that he's the first African American WWE champion ever. You can't take that away from him.
For sure. Absolutely.
And I'm expecting a lengthy title run. So WWE, keep up the good work.
Hey, listen, bro. I love this moment. Don't expect that.
Yeah,
Don't
you're not
let
gonna
yourself
get it.
get. Don't let, bro. Listen, we got this. Let's be happy with this
Yeah, because we really weren't supposed to get this. To be honest with
because
you.
this was
Oh
not
no, of
supposed
course.
to happen.
I'm happy with
But
what we got, but definitely,
ye,
I'm hoping for at least
I'm hoping he at
a
least holds it
decent
to
title
SummerSlam.
run.
I'm hoping he at least holds it to SummerSlam. At least.
That's what I'm
I
saying. That's
don't
a
I
decent
don't
run.
think so, but I do know one thing though, and I'm pretty sure whoever wins Money in the Bank is cashing on Kofi.
I was just
Oh,
about to say that.
that's a
I
fact.
was just about to
That's a
say
full
that.
But
that's a
I hope
foregone
they wait till
conclusion.
SummerSlam and not like the night of Money in the Bank. You know what I mean? Like I just hope they wait till SummerSlam,
Yeah,
and I
whatever.
hope they don't do no bullshit and have Big E win Money in the Bank.
That would be kind of
Mhm.
stupid. Whatever heel they want to establish, they'll probably be the person to win that money in the
Oh,
bank briefcase.
what could be wild though? Big E win Money in the Bank and cash on the Universal Champion, and now New Day
Mm.
fucking own this shit. Nah, I'm just playing. That's not gonna happen. But yeah, Kofi Mania running wild. Absolutely awesome. Anyway, guys, moving on
Facts.
to the next match of the night. We had the WWE United States title match with Rey Mysterio versus Samoa Joe. Not much to say. Joe got in the ring, put that boy to fucking sleep, and match
NyQuil on that.
over. Joe,
Bro.
Joe. I mean, you guys have anything to add? It's like,
Well, yeah, because I know like some people in my section they were kind of disappointed that Ray basically got bodied that quick. I'm like, bro, you got to remember he got hurt during the week before Mania, so they're gonna do a quick match to protect him.
yeah.
I mean, it really wasn't that big of a deal that he lost that way. It
Exactly.
didn't really bother
Plus,
me that much.
like it didn't bother me because I knew like I said I predicted Joe was gonna win, and I'm okay. You know, at first I was like okay, quick win, and then I was like I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a little bit more of a fight, but then I remembered that he got slightly injured during the week, so like yeah, that's probably why they did it. Just so he didn't overexert himself. For
Yeah,
sure, for
that.
sure.
But other than the match, I mean, if you want to call it that, I just like the fact that
Bro,
that dope
that was a
Mysterio outfit.
squash.
That was dope.
Yeah, Mysterio's
I
outfit was
loved it.
hella dope.
And then he had the
Bro.
little magic effect. He was throwing the magic at the ends of the stage, and the smoke puffed up. That was really dope. I like that.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, guys, moving on to the next match tonight, we had the big dog Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. Preston, I told you so. Roman Reigns got the W. Preston, go ahead.
I think this was probably the least interesting match of the night. It wasn't bad. It just felt like a normal Raw TV show, but overall, I'm glad. I will say this too, just really quick, is the fact that I used to hate on the Superman punch, but I guess if I overthink it, remember Superman, the S on the Superman chest is really a symbol of hope. So with them changing the logo, Roman Reigns logo, to a symbol of hope with leukemia, I guess it kind of make more sense now for him to have that Superman punch. It still look
Yeah.
weird on the big guy, but
I, I,
in a
I, I
sense.
still I still can't mess with the move, bro. It has nothing to do with the hope or the S or whatever. I just can't mess with the move.
Yeah, the move, it just looks weird for a big guy to do that move. It's like a phenomenal forearm, but not that high. That's all it is.
Exactly. It's
Anyway.
like, bro, no.
But other than that, it was what it was. It was cool.
Yeah. I don't have much to say about the match. It's just, it was exactly what I expected it to be. Very physical, very brief, and Roman to pick up the win because he'd been getting ragdolled for like the past 3 weeks.
Yeah,
That's it.
definitely. That was yeah, it was what it was. I mean, I knew Roman was gonna get the win. Drew owned him for the past 3 weeks. Like, all right, come on. Like, there's no way that Roman was gonna lose. And then, guys, moving on to the next match. The next segment of the night. We're just gonna briefly talk about this. But it was dope though. We had the Elias segment. And Elias, did it. I thought that was very creative with the three Eliases on the screen playing
That was
different
pretty
instruments.
funny. I can't lie. I
I
laughed.
thought that was pretty dope. I definitely thought that was pretty dope. And then some weird Babe Ruth video played, and we didn't know why it played until we got the music of the Doctor of Thugonomics. That was a lit surprise. However, John Cena. I appreciate you coming out as a doctor. I know where WrestleMania was, but you Boston Red Sox loving motherfucker, if you ever in your life
That was
again,
disrespectful.
if you ever in your life again come out with a Yankees jersey and hat, boy. I still remember when CM Punk called you the New York Yankees and you punched him right in the face in Boston.
Mhm.
Everybody remember that contract signing? Because I did.
I remember that.
Come on, bro.
Yep.
You're not going to get that past me, homeboy. Like, come on. I love the Dr. Thugonomics. I was hyped for it. But the whole Babe Ruth presentation bullshit, and then you coming out wearing Yankees, nah, bro. You from West Newbury, Massachusetts, homie. You ain't from New York.
I don't even know where that's at. That sounds like some cereal.
Word.
West Newbury.
It's a fact, bro. It's a fact, bro. Anyway, go ahead, Press. Go ahead, go.
I thought it was cool. I liked it. I thought it was great. Even though I make fun of it and say it was like a Malibu's Most Wanted gimmick, but other than that, I thought it was great. It was great for him to come back. I was just disappointed, like what I told you about earlier. He was there. Kurt was there.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay. Well, then otherwise, for this moment, it was like one of those. The Rock comes in, the Rock bottoms somebody. It was one of those type moments, which was cool. It just got straight to the point, and I liked it. I wasn't mad at it at all.
For sure, Tommy.
There's not much else to add. I mean, I was a big fan of the Doctor of Thugonomics era of John Cena. I even had his You Can't See Me album bootleg, so yeah, it was refreshing to see.
For sure. All right, moving on to the next match of the night. We had the ICE Intercontinental title match. The Bobby Lashley versus Demon Balor. Demon Balor got the win, as we thought was going to happen, because it's Demon Balor. He's not catching the L. Of
course not.
It was what it was. It was just for everybody to see the Demon and for him to get the W. Cool. Preston?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. The powerbomb thing was pretty surprising.
It was.
Yeah.
But I like that, though. If you're going to be a different character, you got to have a different moveset. I feel like he needs to change his moveset up even more. He did some different things in this match, but I feel like even more he should
be a
switch
lot
it
more
up.
aggressive when he's the demon. Like his moveset should be completely like some Ultra Instinct type stuff. But the match was what it was. I mean, we knew it was gonna happen, like you said, and yeah.
Yeah, like I would love to see Finn Balor do more moves like that power bomb on bigger opponents when he's the demon, because it's like you know anybody who hears the word demon, you're thinking of someone who may be small in stature, but they're deceptively strong. You know what I'm saying? So like
Absolutely.
I feel like it plays well into the character if he
I
does
actually
moves like that.
yeah, sorry guys, I actually kind of mixed this up. It was a match before this.
This definitely was.
Okay, so the match before this was the no holds bar match with Triple H versus Batista. Career versus I don't remember what the fuck Batista shit was. But
How could
anyway,
you forget the
um,
section where you're gonna rant?
and so why
Take
the
it away,
fuck was
Carmine. I know
this
you want to
match?
rant.
Why the fuck was this match longer than the WWE title match? This guy had a fucking Mad Max entrance that took like Undertaker length, right? And then the match proceeded with two guys. One of them definitely ain't been in the ring no time anywhere, no time soon. The other one barely gets in the ring. And they
Obviously,
had like
just
a
not learning how to walk.
25-minute match, bro. Are you fucking serious? Like, why? Oh my god, like that was the most upsetting and frustrating. And I understand why Triple H won and we found out at the end of the night that later on that night that Batista officially retired. So that's why Triple H won. That's the only reason why he won. And I get it. Cool, fine. You're not supposed to win on the way out. You're supposed to take it to L. Cool. And I'm okay with it being Triple H only because that's what Batista wanted. He wanted H to be his last opponent. For whatever sentimental value bullshit, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But that was bullshit. Anyway, Preston, go ahead.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been that long. I mean, I don't know if they strategically put it there to try to make it like a breather match, but it definitely shouldn't have been that long. We had these extra long entrances for a match that had nothing to do with nothing beyond whatever their personal issues with one another was. But I can't help but watch that match and be like, dang, it would have been nice if Dean Ambrose was in some match like this for WrestleMania. Like for his go away match, give him a no holds bar match with somebody, maybe Elias.
Yes,
Like it would have been great.
absolutely.
Like I wish that would have been the case, but I mean, we got what we got. It didn't. I mean, it didn't really. It didn't. I don't know. It really like the stuff that they tried to make look painful. It wasn't that painful. I don't think to me. I don't know. But it was a good match.
They're old fucks. They
Yeah.
can't do it. They can't sell like that anymore, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like that's what it is. Like I didn't mind this match, but
Mhm.
why was this match so long with two guys that barely be in the fucking ring? It makes no sense. It makes no sense, bro. Like regardless of how the main event ended and how it went, we're gonna get there. This match fucked the main event to me. For me personally, that's what I feel like because I feel
Facts.
like time got cut on that match because of this match.
For real.
Honestly, that's how I feel. Time got cut, and I think, and you never know, bro. That could fuck up their flow. They probably had to rush through some shit.
Mhm.
Like, and they didn't want to rush through. They probably really had to rush through some shit that they didn't want to rush through. They want to take their time with it. They had to rush through that shit because the main event we're gonna get to, but the main event was sloppy as fuck, and you can tell, bro.
Yeah, I feel like the next every match after this Triple H and Batista match felt rushed.
Oh, there was a match before that I skipped. I don't really want to talk about that match.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I don't know. All right, we'll get there. Go ahead, Tommy. Keep going. You done?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this match, I'm in complete agreement with you guys. It just went on for way too long, and leave it to Triple H to bring an Undertaker level length entrance to Mania when Taker's not even on the card. Leave it to him to do that.
I don't care if he has that entrance. If you go ahead that entrance, fine. Well, your match better be 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah. I like the entrance.
Yeah,
The match
facts.
didn't have to be that long.
Yeah, I'm saying you could have the entrance, but why is the
10
match
minutes
that long?
tops. 10 tops, and it would have been fine. But yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It was just way too long. It wasn't bad. Like they had a couple of good spots. Like I liked the spot where he ripped out Batista's nose ring. I thought that was funny. But yeah, that's pretty much
I
it.
like that spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oh, and poetic justice, poetic justice. The fact that Ric Flair was the deciding factor to some degree, for the finish because he distracted Batista long enough.
I
To
didn't
get
like
to the
that. I didn't like
No,
that part.
no offense, but who gives a fuck? Anyway, moving on to the next match of the night, guys. We had the Kurt Angle farewell match against Baron Corbin.
Yes.
Baron Corbin got the win. Preston. Hey. Preston.
Oh! I thought you just.
Yes, Preston.
Yeah, I mean the match was what it was. I don't think that's Kurt's official last match as much as they try to troll us and say it is.
Bro, that's his last match, bro.
I mean, I don't know, man. WWE has just been in the job of trolling. It seems like so far, like I don't know,
bro. Nah, bro, cause that's Mania, bro. Kurt would want his last match to be at Mania, bro. Like that's Mania, my dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I really don't get the point of this other than giving more heat to Baron Corbin as a heel, but other than that, I don't
why?
understand
You know why? You know why the decision is stupid and don't make any fucking sense. This is the only reason. I don't like Baron Corbin. There's no bones about it. I don't like Baron Corbin. I don't think he's very good. I think he's trash. However,
Facts.
I would be okay with this if I knew for sure that they were gonna actually do something important with Baron Corbin. They're fucking not, and that's the problem.
That's the worst part about it.
If you're gonna let Baron Corbin retire Kurt Angle, you better do something really big with Baron Corbin. This is Kurt freaking Angle, bro.
He won the Olympics with a broken freaking neck, and this is the best you can give him? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, maybe it was the best they could give him. I don't know, man. I mean,
I refuse to believe that. They wanted to lowball him.
Anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to the main event match of the night. We had the Raw and SmackDown women's titles on the line. Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey versus the man, Becky Lynch. You guys heard my rant earlier in the night. I think this match was going to be as good as it was going to be because of what I said. It was sloppy. Charlotte was sloppy in this match. Becky was Becky. Ronda was sloppy in this match. Ronda got fucking. She got hurt pretty bad in this match. Like she was bruised up.
Yeah,
like,
you saw her leg.
Like it was her leg, her elbow area. Like she was bruised up in this match, bro.
I think she bruised easy because it seemed like every match she's in.
It's either she bruised easy, or Charlotte and Becky said, "Man, we're gonna fuck you up." Like you've been talking a lot of shit, breaking kayfabe and all this shit. We're gonna fuck you up. Like
yeah, they sure fucked up her tailbone.
Nah, she did that shit to herself. Anyway, guys, the man Becky Lynch won. She is now both the Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion. The rightful person won, and like I said, Preston predicted it. All three matches, even though one of the matches wasn't all that great, but the endings were what they were supposed to be, and everybody left. I'm not gonna say everybody left WrestleMania happy because WWE, I appreciate you having the women on as the main event. And that is an historical moment. But you, at the same time, fuck the women in this main event. Why is a pay-per-view running past 12 o'clock? The people in that arena were done by the time the main event happened, bro.
They got to work.
They were done. They couldn't even... And not to mention what they were done, but then you have a fuck finish like that. Oh, they were not only done... But they were annoyed because they waited there past 12 o'clock to not see Ronda Rousey tap. Okay, like come on, like if you were really gonna protect Ronda like that, y'all should have never. Oh my god, y'all should have never made it so. Oh, my armbar is this armor. I'm gonna get you. And I'm gonna tap you out. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And there was absolutely no payoff to none of that shit. Charlotte Flair being in a match was absolutely and positively pointless. This match proved, the result proved that it was fucking pointless. Absolutely pointless. She wasn't involved in the finish at all. How? Why was she in there? What is the point? Because she didn't make the match better, just to let y'all know.
She made it worse.
This is the one time Charlotte Flair did not make the match better. Sorry, because she was sloppy in this match. So I think great intentions WWE, but you kind of fucking botched the women's main event. Hopefully this
Yeah,
is
the
it. Now,
execution was way off.
hopefully this is not the last time they give the women a main event match. I hope it's not. I hope they give not 3 or 4, but 2 very talented wrestlers of women in the main event. Whether it's 2 years from now, 3 years from now, whatever. I just hope, they give well-deserving people in that spot. Not to say these 3 weren't well-deserved. Whatever, Charlotte Flair's whatever. But I think they just booked themselves in the corner in this match. And as the night went on, they just kept fucking themselves with the time.
Facts.
Some matches. Like, I understand, 15 matches on a card is too much. I'm sorry. Like, I understand you want to get to everybody, but that's fucking too much.
It is too much.
That's too much. And some of the matches, like I said, Triple H match went too fucking long. Like, the Ray match ended how it should have ended. Maybe you could have shaved off a little bit off of Randy and AJ. Like because to me personally, like I understand Brock and Seth went the way it did because it had to. But your 3 main matches should be the ones to get the most time. Personally, that's what I think. That's what I think. Those are the 3 main events. So I think the 3 main events should get the most time.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that the women got fucked over, and I'm not totally blaming WWE because I feel like I said earlier, Triple H Batista has some fault in it. They really do. I'm sorry, but they do. Fuck y'all if y'all don't agree. Oh well, but they do. That match went too long. It wasn't supposed to go that long. It shouldn't have went that long. It just shouldn't have. But I'm happy with the end result. Becky Lynch, the right person, got the win, and Preston.
Yeah, I mean, you just basically just said everything I was thinking too, because we talked about this stuff earlier. As I watch the match over and over after I'm down from like the WrestleMania high, you can see how it was affected by the Batista and Triple H match, but also it just felt like an underwhelming main event. Not that it was a bad match, not that it was the worst match of the night. I think
bro, it's because of time, bro. They had to rush, bro. You can tell, bro. They had to rush.
Yeah,
they had to rush. This match, this shit started at 12, bro.
Yeah,
it started at 12 o'clock. That's
you can
crazy.
tell they rushed to each spot that involved.
Also, why did Charlotte lead that long ass entrance?
I don't understand.
That entrance was pointless.
That's another thing that fucked the time over. Why did she need that long ass entrance? That entrance was like 5 minutes.
That part, and then it was a part of the match where Charlotte was just sitting down in the ring next to Ronda for like a whole 2 minutes, just sitting there, and I was like, I don't, time affected a lot of that stuff, like 100%.
I think it really did, man.
It really did. But it's very sad because it turned out to be a very underwhelming match compared to what they did to build up to this whole entire situation for months. And
if these ladies if they gave them the time, I really believe we would have saw something special. I really believe we would have saw something special, man. I really do. Like, they didn't have the time. And it was the time mixture with, it was just so late. The crowd was done. Like, you could have the best.
People were leaving before.
You could have the best. You could have the best wrestling in the world in the ring. If the crowd is not into it, it could really affect your match.
Yeah, it was that, and then also like just some of the spots in there was just really, really like even when Charlotte Flair did the Spanish Fly, when she hit her knee, that was real. Yeah. She really did hit her knee on the mat. I saw that. Like, she literally she jumped. She didn't jump high enough to rotate enough to land how she wanted to land. And we got a lot of those botched spots. Like, people were just botching left and right. And yeah, the time constraint could be a part of that. And unfortunately, that just sucked out of the match. And it shouldn't have happened that way. Because that was honestly before this Kofi Kingston thing happened. Before we knew Seth Rollins versus Brock was going to happen. This was the reason why people wanted to watch WrestleMania, is for this match and this match only. Yep. So to get to the match and for it to be that way is very unfortunate and messed up for the ladies. But it was what it was.
Yep. Well, I'm just glad that Rousey got the pin. I mean, I wanted her to see her tap out, but I'm glad that she got pinned because then it's like she can't come with that technicality. Oh, no, you pinned Charlotte. You didn't beat me. So that was refreshing. And the match, while it did feel rushed, it was pretty solid to some degree. Yeah, there were a lot of bot spots, but, it did what it set out to do, basically.
Even that pin was a bad
Yeah.
it wasn't a definitive win by Becky Lynch. I don't feel like, because it felt fluky.
Yeah.
Even with the
Yeah.
controversy of the referee included in all of that, it didn't feel like Becky won the match. She won the match, yes, but it didn't feel like she overcame Ronda Rousey for all the BS she put her through for the past however long. So
Yeah, for real.
they could have did that a
definitely.
little different.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, guys, just gonna do it for our WrestleMania review. What would you guys give this WrestleMania? Great person.
I'll give it a B plus.
Cool. Tommy.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree and give it a B plus.
Cool. I'm just gonna be biased. WrestleMania gets an A, only for one reason. I'm sorry, it's gets an
Kofi.
A. yeah. Sorry. Anyway,
It's
anyway,
Kofi
guys.
Mania.
Anyway, guys, we're going to do it for our WrestleMania review. Thank you for joining us. Please like, comment, share, subscribe with your friends. This has been the Undisputed Champ Sports Podcast. I'm Carmine. That's Preston, and that's Tommy. Peace.
Peace.